Tuesday, November 4th, 2025, AGNDD intelliReport topic. Donna Godchaux dies at 78. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated article-based video. Donna Godchaux McKay, Grateful Dead singer, dies at 78. She helped shape the band's sound in the 1970s, a decade that took the band to new heights. The New York Times, NYTimes.com, by Sopan Deb, November 3, 2025. Donna Godchaux McKay, a singer who performed on hits such as When a Man Loves a Woman by Percy Sledge and helped shape the sound of the Grateful Dead in the 1970s, died on Sunday in Nashville. She was 78. The cause of her death in hospice care was cancer, her publicist Dennis McNally said in a statement. After more than a decade as a session musician, Miss Godchaux McKay, an Alabama native, joined the Grateful Dead in the early 1970s after the freewheeling improvisational band from the Bay Area had firmly established itself as a group that reflected the idealism of the 1960s. Before joining the group, Miss Godchaux McKay had been an established session musician, mostly in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, singing behind Elvis Presley on In the Ghetto and Suspicious Minds. In 1970, she moved to San Francisco, where many younger people were flocking to restart. At first, she was skeptical of her friends' ravings about the Dead. That ragged sound, Miss Godchaux McKay recalled in a 2007 interview with the Baltimore Sun, I didn't think they could play. I figured these guys must be good looking. So I checked the back of one of their album covers and went, nope, that's not it. But soon after arriving, she caught a performance by the Dead at the Winterland Ballroom in San Francisco. To them, music was an adventure, like something spiritual, she told The Sun. I'd never heard anything like that. I thought, this is what I want to do. She was married to a jazz pianist, Keith Godchaux, who found out that Jerry Garcia, the band's frontman, was playing at a nightclub. The couple approached Mr. Garcia, who gave them his phone number. I can't believe the chutzpah we had, Miss Godchaux McKay told The Sun. I didn't know people did that to him all the time, but Jerry just always had his antennas up. Within days, they were in the band, forging a relationship that would last the rest of the decade. Miss Godchaux McKay helped shape several of the Dead's most famous songs, including Eyes of the World and Playing in the Band, one live performance of which exceeded 46 minutes. But the collaboration wasn't always smooth. At times, Miss Godchaux McKay struggled to fit into the group's eclectic sound, especially while sharing vocals with other members, including Mr. Garcia, Phil Lesh, and Bob Weir. She and her husband left the band in 1979, a parting that Miss Godchaux McKay described as very mutual in a 2011 interview with the Poughkeepsie Journal. The next year, in 1980, Mr. Godchaux died in a car accident. Miss Godchaux McKay remained active musically after leaving the Dead. She married David McKay, a bassist, in 1981, with whom she started the Donna Godchaux Band. He survives her, as do her sons, Kinsman McKay and Zion Godchaux, a sister, Gogi Clark, and a brother, Ivan Thatcher. Donna Jean Thatcher was born on August 22, 1947, in Florence, Alabama, to Chet Thatcher, a flight instructor, and Jamie Jeffries, a computer skills teacher. In 1994, Miss Godchaux McKay was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of the Dead. Later, she appeared periodically on stage with some of her former bandmates, including with Dead & Company, the offshoot of the band, in 2016. I was flying to San Francisco to do a show with Phil and listening to Ripple through my headset when I just started sobbing. The music still touched me deeply, Miss Godchaux McKay told the Edmonton Journal in 2008, referring to Mr. Lesh. Miss Godchaux McKay also appeared with or started other groups, including Donna Jean and the Tricksters, which was a spin-off of the Zen Tricksters, a Long Island-based Grateful Dead tribute band. While many of her best-known contributions were to the discography of the Dead, Miss Godchaux McKay's work in the studio left an indelible mark on the music of other hitmakers, including Dionne Warwick, Cher, Neil Diamond, Ben E. King, and Boz Scaggs. When I was 12, I started hanging out at the studios, she told the Poughkeepsie Journal. I just knew that's what I was going to do. I was going to sing, come hell or high water. Comments. C.J. James, Scarsdale, New York. Going home. By the waterside I will rest my bones. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Colin, Western Mass. You could never be in the Dead if you weren't a unique musical talent who understood what the band was about. Donna was a true member of the Grateful Dead. Rest in peace, Donna. Thanks for all the wonderful memories. Aesop's Ant Plus, NY. To me, the Grateful Dead operated a lot like an experimental Dixieland jazz band, substituting certain jazz conventions with the features of other genres, Appalachian clogging and bluegrass musical structures, folk instruments, and harmonic arrangements. Florida. Who could ever forget her scream during playing in the band in live performances? R.I.P. Donna. MDRN, New York. Thank you, NYT, for giving Donna Jean some love. She was an important part of the music that shaped more than a few generations. We love you, Donna Jean. Let there be songs to fill the air. CID, Maine, Donna Jean. I'm not sure she ever fit in easily with the Dead, but I'm still a big fan. When the Dead were young and brash and getting ever more serious about performance, from about 71, 77, they really were quite magnificent. And for all the doubters and naysayers, she really could sing and was well respected for it. Just check out all the music she made with the Swampers. They knew. You'll be missed, Donna. My condolences to your family and loved ones. The river roll, 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 sister. Fare thee well. Margot, Oregon. Glad to see this nicely written obit for Donna. Thank you, NYT. Reading the comments, I'm a little surprised at all the people making critical comments about her voice or her presence in the band. She was out of tune sometimes. They all were. She had on days and off days. They all did. Nobody's trashing on the fellas for their occasionally not quite there harmonies or for forgetting to sing into the microphone until halfway through the first line of the song. Ha ha. We do not love the Grateful Dead for their traditionally beautiful singing voices. We love them for something much more special than that. Personally, as a second-generation Deadhead and a fellow female musician, I really love hearing a female voice in the band, and I love her big, rich, soulful voice and her energy. I love her crazy loudness ramping up the energy and playing in the band. If it was too much, it was too much in a very good way. I was too young to ever get to hear her sing with them live in the 70s, but I sure wish I had gotten to. Thank you, Donna. Rest in power. Rod, San Francisco. I met Donna in 1973. Her and Ron Tutt had been with Elvis prior to her and Ron joining early Jerry Garcia band. She was a very sweet lady who didn't quite fit in with the boys in the band, but she held her own. Jerry loved her dearly. No doubt she's singing with the Angels about right now. Edgar, Buenos Aires. Donna gets some flack from the Deadheads, but I love her vocals, energy, and contributions to the band. She was part of that magical 1972 to 1977 sound, which is unquestionably the peak form of the Dead. She and Bobby would wail away on those Sunshine Daydream vocals and drive the crowd into a frenzy. Rest in peace, Donna Jean. C.A. Jim, Taiwan. Yes, Donna Jean could really sing, but from my following the band and subsequent pieces where she was interviewed or written about, she was simply a really good person. She had love in her heart. Fare thee well, sister. May the four winds blow you safely home. Yundi Hung, Bangkok, Thailand. One of the best quotes from anyone about the Dead came from Donna, paraphrasing, "Every person could believe the songs were about their life. It belongs to you, honey. It's yours. R.I.P. Donna Jean." Drew, New York. R.I.P. Donna Jean. Some of my favorite songs were with you on them. Beautiful voice and beautiful memories. Thank you, NYT, for commemorating and honoring her life and legacy. Winthrop Muchacho, Durham, North Carolina. She joined the dead because she saw that their creation of music was spiritual for them. She was right. That is why their music is art. And Robert Hunter, the Dead's poet-lyricist, in the rock genre surpassed only by Dylan and Simon in brilliance. I saw them twice during her participation with the band and don't remember her, but I'm thankful for her contribution to their music. And it's just a box of rain, or a ribbon for your hair. Such a long, long time to be gone, and a short time to be there. JLH, MSH, Philadelphia, Pa. Oh, the love we shared, dancing to the music of the Grateful Dead with Keith on keyboards and you, Donna, gracefully swaying and singing from your heart. Tears in my eyes, some of the best times of my life. Ever grateful to you, dear Donna, and all those who have kept the dead alive.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.